We in here. We in here, man. Hold on for a minute. Let me do this. Take this link right quick. Y'all already know what to do, man. Come up in here and greet one another. Just want to ask you some questions. Or if I've said anything, man, that you disagree with, or you want to debate or whatever, especially about this game, you have the opportunity and liberty to come up. Hold on for a minute. Let me just post this right quick. Top of it to y'all, man. How you doing? Hold on, let me share this. Ain't nothing changed, man. Hit the like button. Come in greeting one another. Hold on, let me let them know. Okay, bam. Slim, what's happening with it? Blessings to everybody. Let me see, man. Hold on. Yeah, it's snowing out here in this Mississauga, man. You can see that. Okay, we almost pretty much got 200 people up in here, but why I only got 96 likes, man? Y'all don't like the game no more? What happened? You got knocked yesterday on Sunday after coming out of church. Hold on, let me post this movie on my Patreon. Hold on. Yeah, man, I told you guys, man, to get over there, man. You know what I mean? To my Patreon, man. You might want to look at some of the things, man, that's being posted on my Patreon. I'm not even going to announce it. It's for you to sit up there and go look. And I'm not even done yet. My Patreon members, they've been pretty much enjoying, I just put it like that without saying, they've been pretty much enjoying the theaters without even going in the comfort of their home. Yeah, this one only. Hold on. But if you got any question for me, if I've said anything contrary to that which is right, especially pertaining to this game, you have nothing but, liberty, man, to come up here and respectfully, intellectually, you know what I mean, disagree with me. I've said some things about the Mackin, you know. Can you guys hear me? Is my audio cool? This will only. Let me know. Get in the comment section. Knowledge, what's going on? Posted for 6 hours. Audio cool? Cool. I like that. Yeah, I want to sincerely say my bad because we were supposed to have early morning game early. I wasn't able to do it today. So what I do is make it up tomorrow. I wanted to do early morning game from Monday to Friday, but seeing that I'll be doing 2 to 3 hour lives, everybody don't have the time to watch everything in its entirety. So with that being said, I just cut it from Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So 10 o'clock EST time, Monday through Friday is going down. I'm going to provide a link, and anybody that want to come up, because I want to ask you a question, because everybody been kind of like getting in the comment section and asking like, man, seeing what happened to Sunday service. And I told you guys that, I had a conversation with a minister that I respect highly. And of course, he's in that lifestyle, you know. Um, what and I had to respect it. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not beyond reproach. If I'm wrong, check me. Now, me personally, I thought that everything was cool because I was letting everybody know that, I'm a backslider. And I just thought that if my name is Sinful to P, you know, it went blank for a second. Um, yeah, if y'all let me know if it's my audio cut out. Okay, so you can't hear me no more? Let me know. You can't hear me no more? I'm back now. Okay, the reason why the audio is probably going back out and everything like that, you guys got to remember I'm trying a new feature on YouTube. So when I put the link in the comment section, people who want to come up, debate, or disagree with me or whatever, they'll have the opportunity to do so. And so this is a new feature. So, you know, um, maybe it hasn't been perfected yet. So, man, please have patience. But respect to Prince for letting me know. But yeah, man, he was letting me know that, right now, by you currently being backslidden, yes, you're giving people the word, and they're definitely going to be judged by it, whether they take heed or not. But at the same particular time, and I believe in that too, you definitely want to be the message that, you bring. And of course, that's hard for me because I'm not just in the pimp lane. I get up when I get up, man, I just be hearing messages about everything, not just pertaining to the game, but pertaining to life. I totally understood when R. Kelly was like, man, I just be getting up and I be hearing music. I hear songs, I hear melodies, I hear vocal arrangements, and that's the same way that I know, according to my gift, man, I get a message about everything. I can turn anything into a message. Anything. You know what I mean? And make a message out of it. But at the same particular time, you know what I mean, not walking over what the minister said, but I want to give you guys opportunity if you respectfully disagree, or if you say, yeah, saying, you was confusing me, man. You know what I mean? Hey, we be talking about the things we talk about here. And then I go over there, man. Y'all had gospel music playing, and you know what I mean? And y'all, man, you know what I'm saying? I was confused, bruh, because I know, you know what I mean, that you some pimping. And I'm like, man, you know what I mean? Then, he doing the whole little pastor thing over here. You know what I mean? What is this? So again, I don't want to confuse the people at all. So, you know what I mean? Definitely, you know what I mean? You more than welcome to speak your mind on that. Most definitely. Hold on for a second. Let me do this. There we go. Rob, what's happening? We're like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what was going on, man. 1 minute, man, we was talking about hoes and bankrolls. And then, you know what I mean? I come up in there, man, and you was like, man, turn to the book of First Chronicles. I was like, the book of First Chronicles, what's that? you know, so communicate with me, family. Let me know where your thoughts at. How you feel. Hold on. Like, man, what's wrong with this, man? This nigga crazy, man. Oh, man. I thought we was talking about some pimping. I thought we was talking about some pimping. You know? I didn't know we were talking about the praying. I thought we were talking about the pimping, man. Let me see. Hold on. All right. I put the link in the comment section, and whoever wants to come up, this is your time, man. Saying, yeah, I didn't like what you said about the macking, man. Yeah, this macking is higher than the pimping, man. This is the time for that. You can even tell your favorite YouTuber or your favorite pimp, that I said something that was contrary to that which is right. Man, this is the time. You got the link. Come on up. Yeah, man. I didn't like what you said, man. Man, when you said that, pimps ain't born, saying I don't believe in that, man. I was born this way. Yeah, I really came out there. They got pictures of me, man, smacking the nurse because she was touching this pimping and she didn't pay me, man. Yeah, I came out smacking the nurse. I'm like, hold on, bitch. Bitch, you out of bounds. Yeah, bitch, you out of bounds around this motherfucker. Bitch, you just don't be touching no pimp. You know what I mean? And you ain't paid pimping like that. You know what I mean? Now I understand that I'm a baby and everything, but bitch, you cutting my umbilical cord and all of this shit, bitch. Bitch, you out of pocket. I said that shit when I came out the womb. My mama was like, damn, my baby gonna be a pimp. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. No, I didn't get flagged. No, thank. You know what I mean. I didn't get no strike. I didn't get no flag. And you know me, I don't tell no lies. I don't be putting jackets on people if it don't fit. And honestly, I really think it was my fault. I don't think it was Flacco, no jumper. I don't think it was nobody's fault. That's what I said when YouTube saved him. Flacco, I don't think he flagged or anything like that. YouTube saved him because if you go back to like the ending of the video when I said the K word, and you see how I replaced the K word with delete. I was supposed to say delete, but once I said the K word, and I was talking about K myself, you know what I mean? No, you don't do that. You notice after I said that, that's when the video started messing up. You know what I mean? So that was like a YouTube thing, you know, real talk. So and that's what I meant by YouTube saved them because yeah, I mean, it was cool and everything, but boy, the shit that I was getting ready to say, the shit that I was getting ready to come with, it was about to be ugly. If you've ever heard, put it like this, if you ever listen to Beans when he went in on Jada Kiss on the last verse when it cut off, and you like, damn, what else did he say? Exactly. That's how it was going to be. Yeah, it was getting ready to be ugly. I didn't even get an opportunity to pull out the missiles. They sitting over there calling it a classic, and I'm like, man, I didn't even get. I'm like Cameron said and paid in full. Man, I didn't. Man, you didn't even get to see me when I put my leg up, man. Like, man, I I was barely just getting started. That was going to be a 3 hour roast for sure. But anybody that know me, I just hit the live button and just go in. I already know what's in my head. See, that's the beautiful thing about when you a minister, when you're a preacher, when you're a teacher, when you have the skill of it, the gift of it. You could pretty much, I'm gonna touch on that, 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 I'm gonna touch on that. But you just open your mouth and you just improvise, but you still have a direction of the places that you're going to go to while you're speaking. You're not just talking just to be talking. And after that live was over, I was like, damn, I didn't even get to touch on this, this, that. Man, you know? Hold on. Yeah, man, I didn't get to touch on none of that. Let me see. Glad I was there for it. Man, listen. Let me see. Good afternoon and everyone. It was definitely a classic road. Man, P, you just don't understand. You just don't understand, bruh. I done already put the link up, man. Y'all gonna make me end this video. Don't nobody want to come up here? Damn. Let me give it to you again. Damn. Don't nobody disagree with nothing I said? Damn. I know it's some Max. I know it's some people in the game that had heard me speak and say something about this game that they disagree with. Damn. Go get all your YouTube scholars, the individuals that be speaking on this game and say that they pimps and players and shit. Go get them. You know what's going on? What's the debate? Oh my god, bro. It's whatever you want it to be. I missed the what's going on. Any Max? What right, where they at? It be so many individuals getting into my DM. Yeah, man. I I disagreed. When you said, woo 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 woo. I'm talking about writing Bibles in my DM. Some niggas actually be texting me like we've been knowing each other for years. And texting me, I disagree. So this is your time to disagree. What you mean? What's the number? No, I put the link in the thing. Come up here. Yeah, I might not do that. I might just stay doing this on the Sinful to P and Family channel. Not just the Max, anybody, the pimping, the backing, anything I said pertaining to spirituality, anything. All right, come on. What's going on, fam?
You got it, my man. You got it. Hey, I'm just kicking shit. I'm gonna call in. My nigga, you be on point. And
Yeah,
my
yeah.
thing with I need you, man, on the prayer tip, cause it's a lot of lost souls out here. Somebody got to kick the word, fam. You know, even in your mischief, you know, you provide a lot of game and a lot of word for a lot of brothers such as myself. I own a barbershop. I
Mm-hmm.
know I got at least 100 cats to follow you, dog. They love you. I play
Mm-hmm.
you, kids, women, grown men. Who's that, bro? Who's that playing, bro? That's Simple for the P. Check you out. Out of Louisville right now, fam. So yeah, man, you ain't doing nothing wrong, man.
I appreciate that, man, honestly, because everybody got their thoughts, and y'all not wrong for whether you say, yeah, saying you was wrong. I didn't think that you was qualified to be teaching and preaching the word, not because you didn't have the knowledge. It was just that your lifestyle is not on point. So you should sit down. And I have to respect that if somebody came like that, because I don't want to be an individual where, because of my lifestyle, you feel like it's a lifestyle that make a man feel like he God, where he can't be corrected. And
Mm-mm.
I've seen individuals end up in a correctional facility for an eternity because they didn't have no humility about themselves. I don't want to be one of them individuals. We all battle with the spirit of pride, arrogance, and I don't
Mm,
never want to be bound to the point where somebody give me a word, somebody say something that's correct, and because I'm in my arrogance, I just totally just shoot the brother down.
mm,
So that's why, I took heed to it, because anybody that know me, man, I get messages all the time. I
mm-hmm.
just, even while I'm backsliding, I be
Yeah.
listening to different people minister and preach. I be like,
Uh-huh.
man, if this is the guys that's popular now, man, I would have been so big as a preacher and minister, man. If that was my lifestyle, if that's what I did, just looking
Uh-huh.
at the individuals that everybody exalting to be like that guy right now, I'm like, man,
Indeed.
I could have
Indeed.
I could have easily been a multi-millionaire without entering into one prison.
Uh-huh.
If I was like a con artist or an individual that said, you know what, I'm just about to get paid.
Mm,
Um, but that's just not my thing.
mm-hmm.
I have to be able to look myself in the mirror. And not just that, I come from a congregation where individuals was actually living that for real,
Yeah.
for real, and not for
Mm-hmm.
play. It wasn't about
Mm.
money. It was really truly about living for God.
But what's up with the
Yeah.
message though, not the messenger? Because
Yeah.
like I say, bro, I mean, bro. I'm all over the place, and I feel like an anointed, gifted man myself. I
Mhm.
speak the word heavily throughout, my life, throughout my day. So, but I'm not, I'm not a saint myself, So, I like I say, I understand you respect the game, whoever told you, and you taking heed. But brother, like the message, you gotta choose, bro. You gotta choose, man. It's a battle royale, man.
Now the Pippen got to choose.
You,
Oh man, God making the Pippen choose.
Man, and that's a for sure, for sure.
Oh man, go ahead. I feel you
Yes,
though. I'm listening.
yeah. But no, man, like I say, man, I'm rooting for you. I you know, you're not on no court following until you just seem to be a real soul, authentic, and you speak
Yeah.
with the truth. And if that's not of God, what is?
Right. Right.
So I understand where you're coming from, but then again, the message is to be heard, my brother. And like I say, man, I think it's time for you, man. You're kicking
Yeah.
40 out the door, my dude. Come
Yeah.
on
I
now.
am kicking 40 at the door. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it is what it is, man. But nothing but love, nothing but respect, my brother. Keep doing you,
Appreciate that.
and
Appreciate that.
and much love, and much blessings to you, my brother. Yes, sir.
Good looking, fam. Appreciate
Yes,
that.
sir.
All
Indeed.
right. All right.
Peace, man.
Thank you. Yes, I sincerely appreciate that. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on. Somebody else want to come through. Okay. Right, baby. Look at her. She even laughing. She ain't got to choose. She ain't got to choose, y'all. You know, even she talking about some, she ain't got to choose. Well, brother, I accepted your request. I guess they didn't let you come up. Or maybe you're going to have to apply again. Oh, there you go. What's happening with it?
It was good.
Oh,
How you
man,
doing, brother
Samoa and
David?
Samoa, man. I see you at the
Yeah, man.
job.
I'm just
Yeah, yeah.
the biracial shit, cause my mom white, but my dad was in my life, so I'm like, when I get around the white people, I'll be like, man, I'm nothing like y'all. I'm closer to my dad's side than anything. So that's the only thing I'll fuck with you. I'm signed up with the Patreon and everything, but that's the only thing I'll be like. When you biracial, I know you don't fuck with light skinned niggas. There must have been a light skinned nigga knocking the hoes back in the day, and he was like, fuck this light skinned. But
Yeah.
I'm when I'm around my people, my dad's side of people, I'm more understanding of their whole culture. When I'm around
Hmm.
my mom's white side, I feel like an outsider. You know what I'm saying? And I know you said in the Bible it says something about a man's seed, like you are what your father is. So in my mind, I'm a black man. You know what I'm saying? But I
Right.
know you be saying that biracial shit. You don't fuck with no biracial shit. But I'm
No,
like,
no,
man,
no.
dude
Listen,
don't know, man. There's
listen. Right.
out here.
Mm. But listen to me. You have to be able to understand when sin is on the comedy tip and when I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
things literally. When I'm on the comedy tip, when I'm roasting, anything and everything will come out my mouth. All right? I don't care about your feelings when I'm roasting. I am a Chicago nigga. I am coming for your soul. That's how
Right.
Chicago niggas is. That's how we roast. You know what I mean? But just to let you know, um, I've known light skinned killers. Some of the most heart,
Right.
some of the most heartless motherfuckers on the planet. You know what I mean? Was some light skinned niggas, man. Don't get it fucked up. I just be talking crazy. Man, listen, I know some motherfuckers, man, that was light skinned that was heavily with the business, with the function. They had beautiful hands. Do you hear me? So don't get it messed up. I got light skinned people in my family. I just be talking shit. But just to let you know, I mean, look at Freeze. Freeze, I don't know what y'all think Freeze is. Freeze he ain't brown. Freeze is light
Right.
skinned.
Man, Freeze light skin, hell
He
yeah.
don't agree, but to me, Freeze is light skinned. That's my best friend. That's my brother. So you should have known that. Oh man, this nigga on bullshit. You know what I mean? Because that's my best friend. My best friend. My brother, light skinned nigga.
I be
But
watching
but
shit.
hold on, let me say this. But I can't lie. Where I'm from, light skinned niggas had it hard. You had to fight. You had to be like, if you was coming outside and getting it in, man, you had to be, a killer. You had to be heavily with the business, my guy. Seriously.
I, I
Otherwise,
know that.
because if hold on, let me just say that. If you wasn't with the business, man, you was gonna be in the house all the time because motherfuckers was gonna pick on you. Don't be no pretty boy, and the bitches are sitting over there talking about, oh my god, I just love his eyes, and oh, his hair is different, and oh, he's just so pretty, and all of that. All the brown skin and dark skin niggas like, man, that nigga a bitch.
Don't
You
let don't.
know?
I was saying this because I was watching shit with my bitch, and my bitch was like, "Man, you be watching this nigga hate light skinned niggas. Why you watch?" I said, "I'm
No,
just
I
saying."
don't hate
So,
light skinned niggas, man. And let me put that out there before that gets started. Ain't matter of fact, let me think before I say this. Have I even been knocked by a light skinned nigga? I'm trying to even think. Have I even been knocked by a light skinned nigga? I just be roasting y'all. Yeah, but I ain't never been knocked by y'all, man. Yeah, don't even start that lie. And I don't know what that goofy nigga talking about. I sound nervous. No, nigga, I sound like the pimpin'. Nigga, don't you ever disrespect pimpin' talking about I sound nervous. What I'm nervous about? But anyway, y'all just be in this comment section just talking. But no, nigga, I know light skinned killers, and I know some light skinned niggas that was with the business. But at the same time, I got to keep it real. Majority of the time in my era, coming up, especially as a kid, light skinned niggas was getting the business. The
I
business.
believe where I'm from,
Your audio is struggling, but go ahead.
heavily biracial. You know what I'm saying? Population around here,
Yeah.
and the light skinned niggas took it to the chin. They didn't want to be a bitch at all, so they had knives. They punched on you randomly. They didn't want to be soft. A pretty light skinned nigga did not want to be labeled soft, so he would go to the extreme to prove his point. Where I grew up at. That was my piece. That was the only thing I wanted to put out. Saying you a genius, man. Just keep dropping, man. Keep doing everything you're doing. You changing niggas' mindsets out here, man. For real, bro. I don't want to say, Pete.
All right, man. Blessings to you. But yeah, man, get that hate out your heart, man. Sin don't hate light skinned niggas, man. Then don't be sitting up there talking about, yeah, I think Sin hate light skinned niggas. A light skinned nigga knocked him, stayed knocking Sin. Yeah, that's why anytime Sin found out a light skinned pimp was on the blade, he said, come on, bitch, we out of here. It's too many of them niggas. Man, stop it. Don't even start them lives. All right, man, good looking.
Oh,
All right, bro, blessings. Dark skin, ashy elbow about man. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. What's happening, fam?
Hey, peace and blessings to you, man. How you?
Man, another day, man. Head above
Come on,
ground, man.
man.
What's happening with
And I'm happy about it. And I'm happy about it.
you? Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Hey, man. I think this is cool how you even opening up the phone lines and all of this. The thing that I would come to, I'm not coming in Discord or anything like that. I actually just wanted to challenge something that the brother before this last individual said to you, whereas he was essentially saying that because you live the lifestyle that you live, that you need to pick.
yeah,
You know the individual I'm speaking of? Yeah. So I disagree with that.
And you've actually spoken on the reason why I disagree with that before. But for those who are unfamiliar, the reason I disagree with that, sir, is just because who you know who better who better than somebody that's lived on both sides of the fence to tell you which side of the fence that you need to reside on. A lot of preachers and pastors and so-called ministers, they do this holier than thou approach, and that's off-putting to a lot of individuals, because it makes them seem like they don't understand them and like they're putting them in a place that they never been. And so I appreciate you coming through with the perspective of letting it be known that you're a backslider. I actually find myself in the same predicament as you. I'm aware of the word of God and his instructions, and I am not in tune with the will of God right now. But that doesn't negate me knowing the truth of the word of God. And so,
Right.
I really enjoy you taking that. And hey, man, speaking of it, they used to do the same thing to our guy, man, Kevin, man. People come on one accord when they were speaking about Kevin on some, oh, he divorced,
Oh man, go ahead, bro.
who's been it didn't go the best way. That's somebody that's going to be able to tell you what you need to not do. Individuals who are in successful marriages, and blessings to them, not taking nothing away from them, saying, but they can only tell you from their perspective and how they maintain that woman that they with. You know what I mean? They can't really tell you the nots to do's. They know what to do, and that's how they've been able to keep that person, satisfied. And that's just that one person. So they tried to come against Kev on some, he can't talk about that because he failed this, and they might try to speak about what you can or can't give edification about. And it's like, bro, if anybody can be able to tell you, I think your example is who better than somebody that's in the quicksand telling
Right.
telling you to avoid it. Say, man, they got this. The individuals watching this on 666. We need somebody else to come up in here real quick. I rebuke the spirit of Satan trying to make his way. Hey, but nah, man, I ain't want too much, man. I just wanted to come on and let it be known that, I think that who better than an individual who's lived on both sides of the fence to be able to tell us, where we need to be, man. You're doing a lot of good work for the community, whether we know it or not. You know what I'm saying? That change is coming from within, and you're affecting the way that a lot of young individuals think about themselves. And like you always say, like the scripture says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So hey, man, keep mashing, keep dashing, keep moving, keep grooving, man. Peace and blessings to you and all your listeners, man.
Man, blessings to you, man. And appreciate you for coming up, fam.
Come on, man. Peace and love.
All right. Let's see. Ezekiel, Israel, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Uh, Rob didn't even let him live. Hey, sexy slim, hey baby. Blessings to you. Hold on, let me do this for y'all. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it, man? Come on, y'all. If y'all ain't gonna come with it, man, I just go ahead and get into something else because there's so much to talk about. Y'all already, I heard y'all already, Derek Jackson, Derek. Yeah, but sin not gonna come like the squares is coming. I want to get a message. This ain't even to the pin. This message just in general to the men. You know, he totally, of course, Derek handled some things wrong. And I just want the young men to learn from that. Yeah, we got to get back to being men. Y'all just be letting the dick police just dictate anything and everything. You know what I'm saying? Some of you niggas is in pussy captivity and don't even know it. That's a message that's coming soon, by the way, too. But we'll talk about that later. Some of y'all are in pussy captivity. No, no. All right. Hello?
What's up with it, P?
Oh man, Samo and Samo, talk to me.
That's what's happening. My name is RD Caldwell Jr., and I just wanted to go back to the very first caller in regards to preaching while in the lifestyle.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting dynamic because of the fact that God used a pimp to bring me to his salvation. I won't say his name because he's still currently active, but at the time, I was active in the streets and he was a mentor to me. So therefore, he was a man that I respected and I still to this day think very highly of. And God used him to get my attention. And it was a point where he never told me anything wrong and he had my full attention. And therefore, God was able to use him as a vessel. So it's just a very interesting dynamic. And I think you will hear a lot of different viewpoints and perspectives on that area. But I mean, I'd love to speak at length about it, but it's just it's interesting, and I believe that it's a very sensitive topic as well.
You got the liberty, brother, to speak your mind. Go ahead and shoot. You know what I mean for a good
Well,
5 minutes. Go ahead.
well, I just like to say that we all have certain proclivities and tendencies, and this will be to touch on. I don't believe you're born a certain way. I think we're shaped by environment, but we
Hmm.
also have DNA as well. And we also are born with certain tendencies and proclivities and an inclination to do certain things.
Hmm.
So your testimony is interesting because you were first a minister, correct?
When I was living for God, you got to remember I got saved December 26, 1998, at the age of
Mm-hmm.
14, going on 15. By the
Mm-hmm.
age of 16, going on 17, I was already an ordained minister. So,
Mm.
you know what I mean? I was already ministering, the word, going to different congregations, and not just, preaching at churches, but I was the type at that time, to actually be ministering the word at school, having altar calls, at Dunbar Vocational High School. I didn't had some type of experience. I didn't ministered the word, man, in some cold ghetto environments. Not
Mm-hmm.
just where, because anybody and everybody could just go to church where everybody's on one accord believing the same thing. But can you take that word and go to the ghetto with it? Can you preach
Mm-hmm.
to the gangbangers? Can you preach to,
Mm-hmm.
people that's out active in the streets with it? I was doing that. I
Mm-hmm.
was serious about God,
Mm-hmm.
and so at that particular time in my life, the reason why I'm able to speak, and it's so vivid and I go into details and because these experiences were authentic. These were personal experiences with God during the days of my salvation. It's not my observation of somebody else's representation. This I'm speaking from an autobiographical perspective in God, consecrated in Christ as a teenager. So, of course, I have not lived that life in a little bit in some time, but because it's embedded in me, as David
It's
said,
in you.
that word have I hid in my heart that I may not sin against thee. If I made my
It's in
bed
you.
in hell, he would still be there. I can't
Amen.
run from this. The gifts and callings of God are without repentance. It's just
It's
there.
on you.
Shout
Yes,
out some
sir.
get locked in to your IG. You just hey, just give me time, man. I got over 1,400 people, man, that I would have to just go and sit down one day, man, because there's a lot of fake pages, so I gotta, go through all of that to get to you. But just send a request or just follow the Museum of Game page. My Instagrams is actually posted on my YouTube now. They got it set up where you could put the Instagram accounts. Like if you go to my page on YouTube, you'll actually see where I said my only Instagram accounts is Sinful to P773 and the Museum of Game. That Sinful to Pimp page on Instagram, that's not me. That's the feds. Okay, but go ahead. What was you saying?
No, that's just why I say it's interesting because I myself, my testimony is flip flopped. I was in the
Mhm.
streets first, And
Mhm.
then I got saved while I was out there in the streets. And God called me away from that. And he called me to my full potential and full purpose within, similar to yourself, things like doing prison ministry, street preaching, out in it, because I had been there. So therefore I could identify and touch the people. I wasn't so far up and so high and mighty that I couldn't say, hey, bro, I've been there. Where you're at right now, I've been there.
Right.
And but it's just so interesting because I myself still struggle with my carnal nature, which we all still reside in this flesh. We still have this earth suit on, and we're still connected to this natural visible realm with our five senses. So I would say, as you stated, and I was going to bring that up, the gifts of God are given without repentance. It's obvious that you're anointed. It's obvious that you're still full of the word. It's obvious that you still have those living waters flowing out of your belly. So it's just it's interesting. I mean, I don't know what to I don't know what to tell you, my brother. I don't know what to say.
Just
What do we do?
man, please, man,
Because
just keep praying for me.
I will.
And as the Spirit of God, lead you within prayer, just say, Lord, be merciful, be
Let-
long suffering to Philip. Don't give up on Philip.
He
You
won't.
know?
His hand is still on you, and it's obvious. If
Yeah,
anybody can't see that, they blind. They need to open
yeah,
their eyes. But I mean, I can speak for myself because the previous lifestyle that I led. To this day, I'm still not married. No kids, and I'm not
right.
married. And it's a struggle because the way I indoctrinated myself with certain rules, regulations, and guidelines. So it's
Totally
you feel
understandable.
me?
Totally
You feel
understandable. Totally
So it's
understandable.
hard, it's hard to live a life like an L7 when you weren't that way for so long, my brother.
Man, man. And I'm already knowing that by the mercies of God, when I come back, it's going to be a process. It's going to be a struggle for me
It it's
because I've
it's
been living
rough. I
that
tell
life since '07. And so to go from that into now where you have individuals talking to you any kind of way, or somebody say something and you have to say, you know what? I'm gonna glorify God. And even though you cussing me out, I'm just gonna accept the disrespect and go on about my same business. Like, ooh, and everybody know I done got so used to cussing people out, telling them about themselves, roasting them. You know,
the roasting.
man, because see, Rob, he knew me when I was living for God, and it
Right.
would be times when somebody will say something, and because I'm living for God, even though they didn't say something disrespectful, I'm professing to be sanctified. So I have to walk in the spirit of sanctification. I can't have no profanity and roasting in my conversation. I have to choose
Yes,
Christ
sir.
every time. I got to decrease and he got to increase in me, you know?
That's right.
So, man, I'm like, whoo, I got to go back to that. Whoo, Lord.
No doubt. No doubt. It's tough.
Yeah.
It's just an interesting dynamic. I
You talking about
mean,
mentally responding. See, that stuff be on on another level. Yeah, being saved, mentally responding is on a whole nother level than when you in the streets, you know what I mean,
yes,
with it.
sir.
Whole nother level.
And then being under that microscope of judgment that is placed upon you. I thought sinful. I thought he was preaching. I thought he said he was a full-fledged pastor. Why he still talking like that? You
Right.
gotta
Why
be
you wear
ready for
that
that
color
too.
suit? Why you wear that
Come
color
on.
suit? Nah,
Come
see, that's
on.
that pimp
It's
spirit. Why you got a
it's too
red tie
fly.
on?
It's too
He got
fly.
red cufflinks on. See, that's pimp
Looking
stuff.
pimpish. He looking extra pimpish in the pulpit. Looking sinful. He done went
Listen,
back to his ways.
I never forget, and we was talking about this not too long ago. This was some weeks ago. I was so upset. One service, right? I can't tell too
Yes,
much
sir.
because I still got to give them why I backslid part two. But I just say
Okay.
this, right? One service, I thought I was so clean, so clean. Just picture a young man. He's got girls tempting him, and You know what I mean? And trying to, why you ain't got no girlfriend? Why you ain't woo 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 woo? Why you don't go to no party? Why? And he's abstaining from all of that just to
Mm-hmm.
come to service and deal with all type of judgment. Now, some people knew my father, so I think that a lot of things they had against Pops, they was trying to take that really out on me, but that's another story.
Mm-hmm.
But when I came to service, I never forget, I had on some burgundy shoes that the pastor, that my elder had given me. All
Mm-hmm.
right. I kept them in mint condition heavily because Elder Mosley gave it to me. Demond, appreciate that five, man. Good looking. And I had a black suit on. And the black suit, burgundy shoes, but I had a red shirt with a red solid tie, you know, with white trimming coming down on the collar and with some
Mm-hmm.
red cufflinks, on. And when I came in, one brother, he say, uh, Brother Philip, can I speak to you for a minute? I said, yeah. See, at the congregation at this particular time, matter of fact, I can't tell that. I gotta wait till part two. But I just say this. He said, "Can I speak to you for?" I said, "Yes." And so he say, "Brother," and this is when I was saved. He say,
Uh-huh.
"You can't be bringing that pimp spirit up in here.
The
This,
spirit of pimping
this,
was upon
this,
you.
this
The
red shirt."
spirit of pimping.
Yeah, this red shirt and this red tie and red cufflinks that you got, brother. Hey man, you need to go back home and change. I said, are you
To
serious?
pimp.
He said, yes, you need to go home and change because that is not exemplifying the spirit of Christ, brother. Red shirt, red tie, take that back. Anybody else could probably wear it, but not you. You know what I mean? I feel a pimp spirit coming from you. And so I go home and I take off the red shirt, red tie, and instead I put on a white shirt with a burgundy tie with burgundy trimming on the white collar to match the burgundy
Woo.
tie, which hit my burgundy
Woo.
shoes with the
Woo.
black
Too
suit,
much.
you know what I
Too
mean,
much
and
saying.
came with the burgundy cufflinks. And so now I'm coming and he say, that looks a lot more better, brother. But see, just I just want to keep you in consecration. And see that red shirt, that wasn't it. And even this burgundy trimming, brother, on the white shirt, I don't know about that. We'll just speak after service. We'll just speak after service, brother, because you know what I mean. I don't know about the burgundy trimming on this white shirt. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm like, why?
Too much sauce. It was
Oh
too
my
much
God.
sauce.
You
Too
know?
much sauce.
So
Too much
they
sauce.
really don't know about a lot. Like I've been dealing with jealousy and hating all my life, man. This ain't nothing new. The pimp game
Too
was
much
nothing but
sauce.
a rerun of what was happening in church. Older guys, you understand me, hating. Niggas copying the way that I preach, trying to sound like me when I preach. I've been dealing with that, man, since a kid.
No doubt. No
But
doubt.
let
But
me let me sit up there and bring somebody else. But what else did you want to say, brother? And what's your name?
no, my government name is R.D. Caldwell Jr.
Okay.
And I
Blessings to you,
love to
brother
speak with
Caldwell.
you, yes, sir, more at length about this if God leads you to do that.
Oh man, we're gonna have to definitely come on one accord and allow you to speak about this again because we really was just getting started, just touching the surface. Because a lot
Yes,
of
sir.
people need to
Appreciate
hear this conversation. I might even have
you.
to bring
Absolutely.
some people that I know to join. I'll be so glad when you can bring 6 and 8 people on this new feature and we could all
Okay.
speak, you know what I mean? And especially when I
Cool.
get over this, oh my God, I could already picture after this situation, I just see myself just sitting down, just suited and booted, man, just talking to all of y'all. Oh my God, it's about to be so
Let's
beautiful, man. God, please
let's
hurry up
do
with
it.
this. But good looking, fam.
You know it. Peace
Blessings
and
to you.
blessings to you.
All right.
All right.
Hold on. Look at your high self talking about uh The brother, handsome. Look at you trying to choose. That brother trying to live for
Who?
God, and you
Nah,
sitting
who
over
is that?
there.
Who is that? I'm
Yeah.
ready for it. I'm ready. I need the action. What's happening? Look, what that went out the window. What's happening? What's up
Listen,
with it? Get at it.
that brother trying to live, that brother trying to live for God, and here you
Get
come
at
with
it.
your mess.
What's happening?
His
I'm ready
brother,
for all of it.
right?
I take look love offerings, donations. I receive it. Send it. Send it. Send it. My cash app is RD Caldwell Jr. Talk to me. Money talks, baby.
Talk to me. Ty Love talking about something. He's handsome.
Who
That's
was
her
it?
name.
RD
Ty Love.
TY Love. I appreciate that, P. RD Caldwell Jr. is my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube channel. It's all my name.
All right.
RD Caldwell Jr. Peace out, Sin. Thank you, brother.
All right. Appreciate that, man.
All right.
Blessing.
Peace.
All right. I'm gonna join. Put the link in. You know what I mean? I'm about to put the link in right now and see if you come up since you're talking. Hold on. Andre, good looking for that. Andre keeping it up. Hold on for a minute. Okay, there we go. Is the brother still showing? You got to hit the
How?
three dots.
That's what I'm trying to exit out of here. This is my first time using this.
You don't see like three
Let
dots
me
where you
see.
just click off
It says
or
it says
X.
share or mute microphone. Let me
Do
try
you
this.
see? Do you see an X?
I see an X. All right, I'm
Okay,
out.
yeah. All right, cool. Okay, so let me provide the link. You know, Dondre, stop, stop, Dondre, stupid. Talking about some brother started moonwalking with the back. Like, hold on, what she say? What she say? Oh man, hold on. You're like, hold on now, I'm saved. Let me hear somebody like, I'm saved, but I ain't that sanctified. What's happening with it? Let me stop. Oh man, I can see somebody like, hey, hold on now, hold on now. I'm not too saved around these parts. What you say her name was? You know what I mean? What you say her name is? Hold on. Come on up here, player. What's happening with it, fam?
What's going on, Sinful the P, man? What's going on? How you
Oh
feeling?
man, Samoa, man, what's going on?
Man, I'm in this truck, man. I listen to you every
Man,
day,
I got
man.
so many truck. Man, shout out to my truck drivers, man. Man, the truck
Big,
drivers be fucking with me.
big
Man,
time. Sinful the P is the man. I'm a square man, but man, I love all your game you give as a man. Like telling people, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, it's everything.
listen, I'm gonna have to do this one day. All of the truck drivers, y'all gonna have to let me know that y'all truck drivers, experienced, qualified, bona fide, you understand me, truck drivers, and I'm gonna do one live where I'm gonna allow you guys to come up and not only drop game, enlightenment on the young people, but give them some encouragement, man, to come out the streets, to leave
Big time.
criminality alone, you know what I mean, and find out the benefits of getting that CDL. Because there's a lot of guys that would sit up there and give this street stuff up, if they knew how much you truck drivers was making. So we trying to
Big,
get some of the youth, man, out these streets and stuff. So I'm gonna have to let the truck drivers come on here, man, and drop game and get some of you young guys out the streets while you trying to be a pimp, a gangster, a dope dealer, and all of that. You know what I mean? You need to sit up there and get your CDL and avoid prison and jail. That's what you need to do.
facts. I mean, sometimes you be making jokes, but you be serious though. You be like, man, you need to get out of this criminality, man, and get you behind the truck, man. That ain't
Right.
that. I mean, but you be laughing, so it's like it's almost like it's condescending a little bit.
No, no. When I tell them to get their CDL, it is condescending to the point where you're not this pimping. You never gonna
Fact,
be this pimping. So you might as well do something legal. You might as well leave criminal. Why are you in the fast lane and your mind is not fast?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And then there's another thing. Some of these guys really don't really want to pimp. They really don't. Just like if you
Right.
listen to Lil Kelby, he don't want to pimp. He just
I was
said in his story. Now let me just say this. He just said in his story not too long ago, he was speaking against the track. They sent me a screenshot of him saying that if you want to keep your girl, keep off the track. You know what I mean? This is the new wave or some garbage that he said. But a lot of these guys are just like Kelby. They don't want to pimp. They just want to live off the earnings of prostitution and get some pussy. And so what
man,
I'm telling these guys is you could get paid and still get all the pussy that you want just by being a truck driver. Why not be in the gym and stay in shape and get your CDL and sit up there, you understand me, and get your money and ride around and see all the thick fine bitches that you want.
big time.
Come
You
on,
right.
man.
You know another thing, powerful thing that you said, man, and I live by this every day is I am as I am.
Yep.
No matter if I'm a good dude, bad dude, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that is to you, I am as I am, man. And that really is cool, man.
I
But I'm gonna let somebody,
appreciate that.
man. I appreciate your game, man.
Man, thank you for even coming on here, man. And again, man, you truck drivers gonna stop hiding all of this game, man. Y'all gonna have to come on here and give game to our youth so they can get out the streets and get that CDL, man. You know what I mean, and start driving these trucks.
I know that's right, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Blessings
All
from
right.
California, man.
All right,
Appreciate
bless
you.
us, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get our youth, man, out of the streets, man. You know, I'll take about one or two more, man. Cause I got things I gotta do today. Too many topics to talk about. Too many. Too many. Y'all already know Sin was gonna speak on this Derek Jackson situation. Whew, when I seen his hold on. When I seen his I ain't even gonna speak on it. I ain't gonna even do it now, but my Patreon members know how I felt when I said this Derek new bitch. Oh man. Oh man, this the new bitch right here. Oh, okay. Shout out to Derek. Let me stop. Before I get beat up by the ladies. I'm like, man, whew, shout out to Derek. Man, are you coming up around? Let me stop. I don't need the wives and the dedicated girlfriends to beat me up, you know. But again, anybody that want to disagree with me respectfully, intellectually, you know what I mean, break me down, man, or sit up there and disagree with anything that I've said. This is the time. The link is in the comment on TikTok, but she gonna make me create a TikTok account until I have found her IG. Freeze, how's it looking? Man, that nigga Freeze go to the TikTok and he see Derek new bitch. That nigga Freeze said, man, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna hold you. He said, man, that nigga Derek over there having a good time. He like, man, that nigga Derek over there having a good time. I was like, well, I mean, shit. You talking about drop the link. The link has already been dropped like 5 million times. There it go again. Dre, he's over there having a good time. Do you hear me? Did you see them hips? I was like, this is some cold work. She needs to choose a pimp. Bitch, you sitting over there getting all of these followers on Instagram and all of that, bitch. You understand me? And this motherfucker got all of this going on. She not gonna walk away from that situation like she's supposed to. She needs the pimping. She needs the pimping. Without the pimping, she just gonna be another bitch that just came and went. You know what I mean? Got the followers, got some a little fame off of Tasha K. You know what I mean? But really not going to come up though. She needs to be getting in touch with the pimp. She needs to be getting sent with instructions. She needs to be breaking Derek. You know, because right now she's just getting what Derek wants to give her when she needs to be breaking Derek for everything that he has. She needs to be talking to a pimp. Because Derek, as intelligent as he makes himself to be, Derek has already shown you that he's going to put his lust over every dollar that says in God we trust. Because if he was really about his money, that would have never happened. Because he would have understood that this is going to fuck up my image. So if anything, I need to go to a whole nother country. You know? Well, come up here and tell me that I'm hating. I don't even think that I've said anything. Like, what do y'all be on drugs? What did I say that's hating? If I said his new bitch is fine and he having a good time, and then I said that he need to be broke on because he is a trick, brother, how am I hating? Well, like, what seriously, what be wrong with you guys? You got to get that spirit out you, man. What be wrong with you guys? Stop doing them drugs, player. Saying, can you put Derek's ex-wife on the team now? Man, I ain't thinking about Derek's ex-wife. I'm just keeping it real. I ain't thinking about her just as much as Derek ain't. Like, nobody ain't thinking about that. But now, if she just so happened to come up, hey, if she just so happened to come up in that courtroom, you understand me, and they give her a nice issue, then yes, the pimpin will sit up there and yeah, bless her with an opportunity. But man, other than that, she just a tired ass Christian girl right now. They got a little heart broke with 2 kids. I'm just keeping it real. Ain't no, she ain't really on the menu, man. That broad is crazy right now. P, what you mean, man? The last thing I need right now is to be laying in the bed with some bitch. You understand me? Like, yeah, man, she just sat up there and gave me this, and out of nowhere she busts out, God said in his word that he will give the good of the land if you be obedient. I feel that we're being disobedient right now. Amen. I am a refugee. If I'm a refugee for God, I'm a refugee for Christ. Amen. And what you're doing right now is totally contrary. I'm going to plead the blood of Jesus on this bed. I'm going to plead the blood of Jesus on your pimping. I'm going to plead the blood. Oh, look, like that's the last thing I need. That bitch is crazy. See, Derek can't talk the way that I'm talking right now. That bitch crazy, man. Yeah, that bitch crazy. I knew from certain videos. I'm like, see, she didn't went crazy. This marriage done drove her crazy. You know what I mean? She crazy. She crazy. Yeah, she's staring at you, bro. She's the type. I know a crazy bitch when I see one. This marriage has driven her crazy. It's gonna take God to bring her mind back. It is truly a waste of time. It's truly a waste of time. She's the type now to just wake up and just be crying, and you like, baby, what's wrong? Oh my God, I think you playing with me just like Derek did. Oh my God, and I'm falling for it. Jesus, help me right now. Lord, I plead the blood. Lord, catch me right now. No more sheets. Like, I can just see the bitch going. I'm like, God damn. So I'm kind of cool on her, bro. Y'all always want to get something that somebody else didn't had, bro. That bitch tied to me. You know what I mean? Now, like I said, now if she come up in that courtroom and get a nice little issue, then she will become attractive and I will become attentive to the bitch. But right now, she just a little bitch, a little Christian little bitch that just got a little heart broke, man. Yeah, man, nigga ain't trying to And look at you niggas, man. You niggas just like Lorenz Tate and Inkwell. You know what I mean? I saw him, cheating on you, and I didn't like it. You know, How many remember Inkwell when she was screaming at Morris Chestnut, "You ain't no man. You ain't no man. Get out of here." Oh, I ain't no man. You wasn't saying that last night. Get out of here. You're not no man. Till you build good looking. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it 100. You ain't no man. You ain't no man. I need the matter of fact, I'm gonna get that clip for when I do my video today. Ain't nobody thinking about that bitch. I even looked at the niggas on my Patreon crazy, like, ooh, she thick. I'm like, man, y'all can have that crazy ass bitch. This bitch sitting over here wearing no limit motherfucking outfits and shit. What was that rapper's name that had that left, right, right, right? Get on up, get on up, get on up, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, left. Get on up, get on up, get on up, right, left. What was that? Damn, I'm showing my age right now. She was bro, tell me that she didn't have no limit. Rob, so she didn't have a no limit outfit on from what I was told. Hit that bankroll like Pac and get money out the asshole and blow and like the world trade. Yes. I knew the bitch was crazy when she was wearing Soldier Slim no limit outfits. I'm like, man, this bitch crazy. I'm looking past these scriptures. You talking about drama, that's right. Y'all sitting up there listening to her quote all these goddamn scriptures, man. I'm like, man, this bitch crazy. She ain't fooling me. Some of the craziest motherfuckers, some of the coldest killers, man, be quoting scriptures. Bitch, I ain't fooled. You got these people fooled. Yeah. Y'all think I'm just, hallucinating. I'm just imagining things. No. You know what I mean? That bitch will cut the fuck out of you. You can't hear me? My audio out? Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Somebody let me know my audio good. Let me know. Am I cool? Loud and clear? Thank you, bro. You know what I mean? Good looking. These niggas be having Obama phones and shit. But man, real talk, bro. I listen. I'm from Chicago. I know that. That's that. I already know that game. They be saying that shit on the West Coast and the East and the Midwest. We up on game. I see through the scriptures. Just because you quoting scriptures, you smiling and you praying, man, this bitch is a killer. You can't even see the shit because you sitting up here listening to the bitch quoting scriptures and smiling and shit like that. Man, that bitch can pop off at any minute, man. I wouldn't even be surprised if she tried to cut and stab Derek in his sleep. It's so much that y'all don't know about. I know y'all like, no, P, man, she got a sweet spirit. She cool, man. I see through the scriptures. That bitch crazy. Yeah, I see through the scriptures, homie. Some of the coldest killers in Chicago used to go to church and quote scriptures. That does not move me at all. I am a Chicago nigga. I have seen some of the coldest shit, and some of the coldest shit been from some of the most heartless individuals that used to quote scriptures and speak in tongues. I am not moved by that. I think that bitch done tried to cut that nigga and everything, man. That bitch crazy. So everybody like, oh my God, how could you, Derek? Oh my God, man, Derek, like, man, listen. The only reason why I've been hanging around this bitch, man, is because of my image. He became Simp Man on YouTube. So once he became Simp Man like Superman, he became Simp Man to these bitches. He knew that he had to keep this bitch around to keep motherfucking deceiving and receiving from the bitches. So that's the only reason why she was around, man. He been wanting to leave this bitch. And when Tasha K did what she just did, he looked at it as a way of an opportunity to either one, completely leave this bitch alone. I could just be out into the motherfucking streets, really giving my dick a party. Or number two, I can lie and say that we're getting a divorce, and then I can put up a picture later with sit down with TD Jakes or a pastor or something and be like, we're working it out through strong prayer. Don't give up, Derek. don't give up on your marriage. And he could try to like do the reconciliation, redemption, type of image to bring, restoration, back to his platform. Because I can't lie, man. Tasha K took so much money off that nigga table, G Ball. G Ball, I ain't even gonna hold you. She took so much motherfucking money off that nigga table, man. Yeah. That bitch did that nigga like 50 Cent did Ja Rule. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Go to Derek's numbers. Go to his YouTube channel. I went to that nigga YouTube channel. I said, God damn. Do you not understand how poppin' Derek Jackson used to be? Man, Derek Jackson used to be, man, all over Facebook and YouTube, dude. That nigga got videos where he's 2 and 3 million. He got videos on Facebook where he 20, 30 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't no little dude. And so to see this bitch just come through and just, man, wreck shop, that shit crazy. But he was preaching that simp shit, so I can't feel sorry for the Buster because he was doing so much simp shit. You just can't have no heart for him. But I ain't gonna lie, like, I never put on some panties and be tag team back again, with a bitch. Tasha K still look a goddamn fool. And it take a ugly motherfucker. It take a heartless, ugly motherfucker to even do the shit that this bitch be doing. Notice that all of the bitches that be on that Tasha K shit, look how they look. All these bitches that be on that Wendy Williams shit, look how they look. You don't never see no gorgeous, fine ass bitch that's really getting dick down and really she had a life before the internet. Just look at the makings of these type of bitches. You don't see no fine, attractive bitch that had a life before the internet, you know, known in the streets, got something going on, and she's sitting over there, her whole content is to destroy everybody's lives. It takes an ugly, heartless motherfucker to even do this shit. Hold on, let me see this. Hold on. Bitch ugly as hell. But anyway, man, I can't even see what you said, homie. Hold on, let me do this right quick. No, you just so happen to come in. Oh my god. And I bet it's a nigga that said this dumbass shit. It's always a dumbass nigga. My homie from the Chasse, Cutthroat Dre, was raised in church. Also on Derek Simpson, he was a false prophet selling snake oil to these women. Shout out to the homie Nice, man. Blessings to you. Miss K, hey baby. Christopher, Tasha K need to learn to mind her own damn business. I mean, I can't really get mad. When you in hypocrisy, you will be exposed. It is what it is. But I can't co-sign no punk ass bitch. But anyway, man, we gonna be live probably at 5 so we can talk some shit. I got some videos that I'm gonna do, and I hope y'all around for it. We gotta do this more often. Hopefully next time y'all won't be scared. All right, man, I'm out of here. We gone.